Greetings, Hatchapu. This is In Pukamut coming to you live and direct. Trust that you are all glad to see everyone. Hey, what's up, Jim? Good morning. Trust that you're well. We're about to get started. Hatchapu, everyone. Greetings. So I'm a little backlit, trying to work that out this morning. Trying to get it together. Trust that all are well. Your mic is muted. All right. Thankful for everyone coming in at the same time. So we'll begin as usual with our greeting as we bow. We say to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. And then we bow, teacher to student, student to teacher. So we're going to get started here. Hope all is well. Today we're going to go over 4 basic things. So again, want to give a shout out to Black Visions of Wellness who are sponsoring these particular sessions and the opportunity that you have to either run by, check them out online, give them a shout, thank them for supporting us in these online ventures. You may see this content in direct support of their efforts in getting Tai Chi Chuan to the community in support of our physical and mental health, which is why you'll hear us talk frequently about the mental health application impacts of the Tai Chi Chuan and the Qigong. So now that we're started, if everyone get to a place where they're standing, nice and easy, and you're going to get into your Wu Chi stance, which is your heels coming together and making a 90-degree angle. The apex or vertex of the angle is where your heels are. Come straight out in front of you. All right. Then from there, you're going to bring your hands here to what we call pyramid hands. Excellent. You're going to shift your weight to your right side. You're going to come up on your left toes. You're going to step to your left, a little bit wider than shoulder's width. And you're going to balance it out. Step to your right, excuse me. All right, so now that we're here, you're going to open your hands up like you're giving someone a hug. And you're going to start what we call our Asar Stance. This is the first thing we're going to do. I want you to sit down on those legs, making sure they're still a little wider than shoulders width. Don't take the knees past the toes. The knees and the toes are pointing the same direction. You're going to tuck your bottom. You're going to relax your shoulders so they're not up here. Relax them. The hands are here. And you want to close your eyes. You want to have your jaws lightly clenched. You want to see your breath come down past your lungs and fill your belly as we're doing the bellows breathing. You want to see your body as a tree with your legs as the roots of the tree. Your torso is the tree trunk. Your arms are the branches of the tree. And your hands are the leaves, light and agile, vital. Your head is suspended with a golden thread, right? So the head is sitting right on top, and you have a golden thread there, holding the head in place. Gently place on top of the spine. Again, eyes are closed. Got it? That is what we refer to as the Asar Stance. So now we're going to close our eyes. Check in with the body. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. Arms are relaxed. Or what we call dynamic tension. And doing the bellows breathing, which means as you breathe in, you push the stomach out. As you breathe out, you pull the stomach in. We're going to do it for a few more breaths now that we're in the position. Go ahead and breathe along this breath. See the breath come into the body Come down, fill the lungs and pass the lungs and continue and filling the entire belly. As you exhale, you want to feel the belly contract, pulling the lower stomach in, releasing all of that air. Using the nose only. You want the tongue at the roof of the mouth. So if you're saying the letter L, a few more breaths. Excellent. We're going to come back to pyramid hands. Right? Okay. Now you're going to shift the weight to the left leg. You're going to slide that right foot in. The feet are going to be right back at Wuchi. You're going to bring those hands down. We're going to shake it out. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, so everyone should, at this point, their body should be warm. You should be feeling in a way where you're a little bit more alive. Your eyes should be able to pick up a few more colors. It should be vibrant colors. Nostrils should have been cleared. And that's what this exercise is designed to do, is to awaken the primary psychic channels, the Jinmo and the Dumo. We'll talk about the theory as we go on. We talked about this a little bit before. But these are the primary psychic channels that run up the back of the spine and down the front of the body. So these are the ones that we're going to be utilizing throughout much of what we're doing today. And your body's already doing it. We're just kind of giving you an idea of why you feel warmth in some of the places where you might. So if there are concerns, if there are questions, if you're in pain or discomfort, let me know now. You shouldn't be in pain. There may be minor discomfort because it may be new for you to utilize these muscles on the shoulders and the thighs and also your buttocks as you're tucking your butt. So let's step out again and let's get into that form where we're right here. All right, step out, a little wider than shoulders width. Toes and knees pointed, butt tucked, sitting down, pyramid hands. And go out here, just hold it for a second. This is Asar Stance. Now, when we're in the Asar Stance, this is designed to naturally heat the body, to heat the internal organs, so it serves as an internal organ massage. What is also happening is you're beginning to feel the impact of the breathing on the body and using the bellows breathing warm, so you have this dynamic tension, so the body's relaxed, but the muscles are at work holding the body up. And so this particular movement produces a particular energy wave through the body. And that energy wave is healing. So from here, we're going to come back to pyramid hands. 2 breaths. And we're going to open the hands, palms up. Right here, this is what we call holding the golden balls. You want to see a ball of golden white light like the sun in the palms of the hands. 2 breaths. Rotate only the palms so that they're facing the floor. This position is called oneness, where the wrists should also be higher than your elbows, shoulders relaxed. You're going to breathe 2 breaths right here. You're going to tuck your chin and bring the arms around and what we call breathing into the turtle. And you breathe out to the drawbridge, bending forward from the waist just a little bit to here, keeping the butt tucked. 2 breaths. Point the head between the legs. Chin stays tucked, back is flat. 2 breaths. Breathing into oneness, coming up. Back into oneness. 2 breaths. All right, now we're going to do what we call rabbit through the chute. It's like swimming. You're going to bring the arms back behind the kidneys. You're going to slowly straighten the legs as the arms continue up the body to the center of the forehead. And then they come around like this and they press down, the legs come down, you press down. So you press down to here, okay? Knees are bent, press down, come around again, breathing in, coming up, and out. The hands go no higher than the center of the forehead. You reach back behind the kidneys, and you come down. Two more. Last one. And we go into oneness. And don't worry if your legs are shaking a little bit or your body feels a little bit of tension. Your legs are not going to fail you. This is a different kind of tension in your legs. It's not a lactic acid buildup where your muscles are going to fail. Right now, this next movement we're going to do like so. You're going to breathe in. The hands are here. Out. In. Out. Here we go. In. Out. 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 In. And into oneness. Right hand on top of left hand, palms up, thumbs touching, right beneath the navel, arms and hands are not touching the body. 2 breaths. Rotate the left hand on top so that the palms are facing each other. I'm going to see a ball of golden white light like the sun in between the palms of the hands. All right, go ahead. Next in-breath, we're going to breathe into oneness. Tuck the chin and breathe into the turtle. Breathe out to the drawbridge. Point the hands between the legs. And we're going to breathe into oneness. 2 breaths. Into pyramid hands. 2 breaths. Going to shift the weight to your right leg, slide the left foot in. And we're now in Wu Chi position again. Drop the hands, shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Woo! Excellent. Now, what we're going to do, right here, I want you to get to where your feet are shoulders width apart and parallel. Bottom is tucked. And bring the hands here at 90 degrees. We call this our Ka. Breathing here, 2 breaths. Now point the palms straight away, 2 breaths. And we're going to let the hands come down, and we're going to go into what we call swinging arms. So the arms come up, you come up on the balls of your feet, arms come down, back on the heels, up and back. Keep going. The goal of this movement is manifold. So cardiovascular, cardiopulmonary is impacted. Just let them swing. It is a lymph system flush. Very good for boosting your immune system. Everything we've just done raises your vibration, also known as increasing your immunity, picking up your immunity level. So typically when you hear folks talk about a so-called raising of the vibration, raise the frequency, usually what they're talking also about is improving your physical health and your ability to fight off illness. I say that because a great deal of what we're doing is increasing the immune system. And one of the ways that the body heals is through the use of nitrous oxide, which comes and the body builds that through the nasal breathing that we do. Won't get into the deep theory, but there's little nuggets there peppered in for those of the more advanced folks for you to continue your studies. All right. Now, what we're going to do is what we call sunrise is over. No. We're going to do what we call opening the chest. And what this movement is designed to do is to create a feeling of elation, to reduce anxiety, to reduce some tension. So what you're going to do is you're going to sink down. Again, feet are parallel, shoulders width. You're going to straighten the legs. This is the example. I'm going to slowly let the arms rise to the height of the shoulders and turn the palms so they face each other and separate the palms. This is all in the in-breath still. Kind of bring your arms back until the shoulder blades touch. And then if you can, you arch back. And then you exhale coming forward. Hands come forward to the width of the shoulders. Turn the palms down. The whole body sinks. You do it 5 times. Here we go. 1. Turn the palms. Separate the palms. Shoulder blades touch. We arch back. Oh, that just feels so awesome. Then we come on back and down. We do it again, number 2. And you breathe normally for yourself. Don't be concerned if it's not all the way 1 breath the whole time. This is number 3. We're going to work up to that. And back. And again, this is 4. And back. Last one. All right, now let's shake it out. Opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, how are we doing, folks? Everybody's good? All right. Now, from here, we're going to do a brief movement that we call sunrise is over the mountain and sunset. So I want your feet parallel, shoulders width. And what you're going to do, you're going to sink down, sit on your butt. Don't take your knees past your toes. You're going to breathe in, straighten the legs. Do not lock the knees. Still breathing in. Let your arms raise to the height of your shoulders with me. Use your bicep to pull your wrist towards your body. Keep your elbows tucked under. Then you're going to press down with the palms, and you're going to pull down from the lower butt right at the coccyx area where your body is tucked. So it's already tucked. You're going to sink down and let the arms come down. So it's 2 breaths. This is the in breath. Over the mountain, we're holding. And you exhale on the way down. Make sure the tongue is at the roof of the mouth. Inhale. And we exhale. These movements naturally move the body's life essence, life energy through what is called the microcosmic orbit. Again, and this is important because every element of Tai Chi is basically right here. Sun rises, sun sets. So this is something that you can practice every day. This will center you. This can ground you. If you're angry, what this can do is help to redistribute that energy throughout the body. Along with Asar Stance and this movement, these are the two things daily that I want you to at least be able to do until we get started more consistently. As your consistency picks up, what we will be able to do then is create a space where you'll know in the morning, you wake up, you do your whole body check-in, you'll do your Tai Chi facial massage, and you'll have the opportunity to do your Asar Stance, and then we'll do the Qigong, and you'll have these videos that'll be on our YouTube site, which can also help you. All right. Now we're going to shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Okay. All right. So now we've just done our sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. Opposite hand, opposite leg. We have a waxing moon, waxing full. So on the day that folks are with us on the new moon, last week we did some lunar movements of the form. We're going to do that again on the full moon in another week. So because we're in between, now we're going to focus on the daily actions. And so that again is sunrises over the mountain and sunsets. Just for folks that are just coming on, folks that have been with us, we're going to recap. So again, what you want to do is your whole body check-in. You want to do your Qi face massage, Asar Stance, Qigong, and then you want to do sunrises over the mountain and sunsets, which we've just done. So what I'm going to do now is I'd like you to get to a place you can sit comfortably. Okay, I'm going to grab my chair on my seat. And what we're going to do, let's bring it in a bit, is we're going to do a little bit of work in terms of the breathing exercise. We're going to do what's called alternate nostril breathing. And in this alternate nostril breathing, we're going to start with the left palm in what's known as the first mudra in some systems. So the left palm is going to look like this. Got it? Thumb and index finger are here, next fingers are here. All of them are relaxed and they're palm up, resting on the left leg. So you can sit in what we call a simple lotus. Again, used to call it easy lotus, but I realized it wasn't that easy for people. And so that became one of our main comments, is that what we ask you to do is always going to be simple. It's not always going to be easy. So that's the left hand. The right hand is going to be here. I want you to see. Middle and index finger are straight up in the air. Thumb is out. Ring finger and pinky bent down. You're going to turn it to your face. Take your right thumb, block off your right nostril. Middle and index finger in the center of the forehead. Got it, so you can see here. All right, now you're going to breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Breathing in and out 10 times fast fire breath. Deep breath in. Out. Switching hands. So left thumb blocks off the left nostril, middle and index finger, center of the forehead. Then we go ahead. Right hand is in the first mudra, thumb and index finger touching, palm up on top of the leg, breathing in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Breathing in out of the nostrils 10 times fast, fire breath. Deep breath in. Release. Both hands on your lap, palms up, thumbs touching, index finger. Breathing in, out, making sure the shoulders are relaxed, head's level, in, and out. You should notice the nostrils, both left and right, are pulling and pushing together, in, and out. Breathing in and out of your nostrils 10 times fast, fire breath. Begin. Deep breath in. Tuck your chin. And release. Palms down on the hands, breathing in through the nostrils. And out. In through the nostrils. And out through the mouth, please, with a cleansing breath. In through the mouth, nostrils, through the nostrils. And out through the mouth. All right. Now, because we are still at home in this stay-at-home, shelter-in-place deal, I'm going to do what I've done in the past when it gets really hot. You want to make sure that you remain hydrated because dehydration is one of the ways that weakens the body. One of the things that when the body is weakened, it is more prone to dis-ease, infection, and I believe flu. So what you want to do is to keep your hydration level high. Do these exercises, and now I'm going to talk to you about how to cool your body from the core outward. And the reason we want to do that is because if you're sheltering in place and you don't have air conditioning, you don't have an endless supply of ice or air, it gets really warm in some of our places that don't have air conditioning. This is a breathing tool that you can use to cool your body, all right? Now, again, I'm not saying stay in a place that's too hot. I'm saying that if your place is just a bit uncomfortable or you feel that your body is warming and you need to cool your body to get to a place of safety and cooler, then there's some tools this is a tool that you can use. What you're going to do is you're going to curl your tongue like that. Can everybody see? Okay. So once the tongue is curled, you're going to breathe in through the mouth and out through the nose. In through the mouth, out through the nose. Last time, in through the mouth. And as you swallow out through the nose, you should feel the core of your body cooling. Yes? All right. Now, you need to do, that works very good in the event that your body, that you're hydrated. It's the main other piece. You want to remain hydrated, specifically because the mouth is not designed for breathing. The nostrils are designed for breathing because they help to maintain, basically help protect and keep the body safe. Mouth open, again, because we do a martial art here. If your mouth is open, this is called a mandible, and it can be separated from the rest of the skull. So that's one of the reasons we talk about being lightly clenched. There are other reasons, but that's one of the main ones, is you want to keep all your body parts with you. You want to try and keep as much of what we came with us when we depart. These movements are designed to aid you in fighting off any attack, be it physical, be it macroscopic, as in as big as another human being or something larger, or whether it be a microscopic attacker. Again, too many times we focus on attackers as being something big and big. A lot of times it's something microscopic. So it's not about whether or not you could beat up somebody in your martial practice, in your spiritual practice. For whatever reason you came to Qigong or Tai Chi Chuan. However, if you're not able to defend yourself against a virus or an infection, then that's a martial art too. You want to be able to protect yourself. And so the tools that we're sharing with you are tools that enable you to protect yourself. Got it? Excellent. So now let's loosely talk about, since we're right here, is I said I was going to cover aspects of a different way of looking at the human body. So without going into the subtle energy bodies of Kemet, or even going into the meridian system that runs through Africa to India and into China as well, or the acupuncture meridian lines, or the chakra wells or pools, or the meridians, or the dantians as well. What we're going to talk about before we get to those things in more depth is to talk about really the theory or the concept behind wellness and illness. So for the way we work, a lot of the things that we're doing is in what most folks would call prevention. So you eat well, you eat right, get hydrated, get good water, move your body in ways that raise the body's energy level. You don't waste the vital fluids of the body. And so with that, one of the things I'm going to talk about is that this germ theory of disease says that germs propagate disease. What I want you to understand is that those germs that are attacking you are around you at all times. They're around you now. When you go outside, they're around you. They're always around. I know that may be a little much for folks to handle, not trying to trigger anyone who may have germ issues, but the germs are always around us. What we end up doing through the practice of Tai Chi Chuan, the practice of our Qigong, is to create an energy environment around us where our body is closed off to the internal reception of these diseases and illness and infection. And what I mean is that when your energy lowers, so that you eat bad food, you're under high abnormal stress, you live in stressful conditions, or you have heavy emotional upsets, heavy emotional swings, and you don't have access to good food, good water, proper rest, then that's where your meditation and Tai Chi and Qigong come in to be able to restore aspects of that homeostasis to the body. When you don't have all of those things, you can open yourself, open yourself to dis-ease. So as a result, what I'm saying is that there's a different way of looking at illness, meaning that the way we want to prevent illness is to eat properly, to keep ourselves clean, to keep our energy high through our practice of Tai Chi Chuan, or there is not in Qigong. Now, that's not the only way. That's just one of the most effective ways that I have found to do on a consistent basis in the event that you don't always have access to great food, you don't always have access to the highest quality water or the cleanest air. I found that Tai Chi Chuan, Qigong, and aspects of yoga can help, which is why we teach all three at the Kemetic Aha and Sama Association. All right, so we've reached a point now where what we want to do is see if there are any questions. We're at the end, we're right before we get to the wisdom from the sages of the ages. So I'm going to take a look in our bag here. And since I'm going to pull from Birdsong by Rumi, because this is our first time together during the time of Ramadan Mubarak, in the event that any of you may be parts of the Ummah or wherever you are, practicing Muslims. So thank you for your attendance and participation. This is from Rumi, translated by Coleman Barks. So we're going to just jump right in. It says, and here we go. This one says, my spirit saw how dull and down I was, and came and sat laughing on my bed, holding my brow, saying, sweetheart, I can't bear to see you like this. All right, now do one more. Okay, this one is, this is how I would die into the love I have for you. As pieces of cloud dissolve in sunlight. That's again from Birdsong, short poems of Rumi, translated by Coleman Barks, from our Wisdom from the Sages of the Ages. I will be getting with everyone to identify effective times for the half-hour private sessions. So look for that. We will end momentarily. So like I say, let's go ahead and bow, and we say, to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. Honoring the two witnesses, the earth and the sky, Ashe, the ancestors, Amun-Re Sutin Necher, Aten-Re Neb Enok, Hetepu, Ma'a Keru Ankh Uja Seneb. Peace to you, life, health, and strength. We'll see you all soon. Thank you for coming. You know how to get at me on all of the social media if there's something pressing that needs to be addressed. Thank you all for your attendance. And this will be uploaded in the event that you miss any portion of it to our YouTube page. That's it.